I'm never really looking too far behind, too far ahead. I'm enjoying what I'm doing now, and obviously today was one of the days that were, there to enjoy. I really enjoyed driving the car and putting it together in the end, especially with a result like that.
Q2 was phenomenal, but we heard you on the radio between the sessions talking about changing something with the warm-up of the tyres. You had to abort both laps.
No, that was the plan, and that's what I did in Q2 as well. So that was just normal. But somehow in Q3, even when I then started again, it was not the same. So that's a bit of a shame, of course. But at the end of the day, I think it was still a good qualifying. The pace is there, so for sure for tomorrow we can have a strong race and also a good starting position now.
We just didn't have the pace. I think they just were able to get a bit like there's a fundamental issue we have with the car, and it obviously affected us in Singapore. There's a couple other races that it's affected us at, and this is one of those as well.
We thought we could really fight for the pole, but for some reason, Sebastian and Max managed to find quite a bit of lap time, and I think here is always, once you get the tires to the sweet spot, there's a big amount of time you can find suddenly, and they seem to be finding something we didn't.
Struggle to put any decent laps together, and just in the end try to get one lap, not having any big mistakes, and get some time on there. So this is what it was.
Yeah, it was an awesome quali. I'm really happy. The car was not easy to drive yesterday. The guys haven't slept, I think, almost all night, checking emails and thinking about what we could do, to improve the car today. And the car was feeling so much better. And I was just trying to push it more and more to the limit. And of course, I missed FP1, and the pace came, during the session. And at the end, the pace was there, even though I made a small mistake. So maybe I could have been ahead of Raikkonen.
From the start of the session, it was just nowhere. We tried doing 2 warm-up laps, 1 warm-up lap, but it just seemed like whatever grip I had when I left the box, that was the grip I had for the session. We played around a bit with front wing, but the car was numb to anything in qualifying, and in the end we couldn't do anything.
I don't know what went wrong, since Q1 was really strong, Q2 run 1, we changed the strategy with the tires, and since then with the track improvement, I was never able to improve, so I think we were lacking something with the tires. I was not getting the grip that I got in the beginning out of them, so yeah.
It was okay to get through to Q2. I still felt like there was some time in it. I think we had the pace to be ahead of the Williams potentially if I got it all together. The start of the lap was feeling awesome until the engine went bang, so made a pretty loud noise, so hopefully it's not... Well, the truth is I don't really know what it was, but not much I could do. A little bit frustrating, but looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, it was good fun in Q1 to show the potential of the car. Yesterday was a nice surprise how strong we were. The car felt great in the corners, in the high-speed section, and today we proved it once more in qualifying. So being 2/10 of P1 in qualifying, that shows that, probably for the first time in the last year or the last 3 years, we had the best car out there.
We really need to work. We really need to try and find a way to get the car faster on the circuits where we need extra downforce. We know we're struggling like Budapest or Singapore. But I think today is a bit of a big smash in the face.